Hello everybody, welcome back, and this video is going to talk about things to do in Norway summer edition. Okay, so summer in Norway is absolutely wonderful. The weather is guaranteed. That's what I tell you. The sun is present. For those wondering, is it sunny? Yes, my darling, it's sunny, and guess what? The sun will you up. Okay, so don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about the sun, because the sun ain't gonna let you down. It's very different here because I think anywhere else I've been, you look up at the sun and it's up in the sky. You can look up, not directly at it for long, but you can look up and see it. But in Norway, it's like the sun is lower. You can't look up because it's like right there in your face. Activities to do: hiking, mountaineering, all that type of stuff. That's the first thing you need to be getting yourself into. Get yourself some cool boots, alright? Get yourself some hiking boots, okay? I never thought I'd be that type of girl, okay? But I ended up being that type of girl and I love it. I got some nice boots from Decathlon. I'll put a picture on. And I'm telling you, the grips on these I felt like a goat. You know the goat? You know that meme of the goat on the side of the mountain? The grip was nice. It's absolutely amazing because you firm your way, struggle your way to the top, and then when you reach to the top, you get to see this amazing view and your heart just melts and you just start thinking, what's the purpose of life? It's crazy. Hiking is such a good experience and you better get into that. You don't come to Norway and not hike, period. I'm pretty sure I'd say 90% of the people in Norway hike. Gladhøpiggen was one of the first experiences I got to do, and that was very hardcore. I had to climb that mountain twice in 1 week, okay? The first time was with my sister's friends. They were like a military gang. It was quite hardcore. So I'm thinking, why would you set me up to do this twice? Okay. But the second time was with the kids and stuff. So whatever, I had to go twice and it's one of them. So first time we went up, we were absolutely shitting ourselves. It's the tallest mountain in Norway. It's 2,469 meters. Okay. Driving there from Gjøvik is absolutely amazing. I'll put some footage there, like the scenery. I can't get over Norway. Stop. Norway is beautiful. Norway is like natural beauty babes. You know them ones. You can't get enough of them. Everything's organic. Everything's fresh. Everything's just nice. And anywhere you look is nice. Do you know what I mean? Norway is that babes you want to marry. Anyway, so driving there was crazy when we started going on the incline. Because once you drive there, you reach a point where it's like, okay, Gladhøpiggen now. So you have to bend the curve and go up the hill now. So when you start going up the hill, that's when your belly starts, plunging. Because you're going up. You're just going straight up, It feels like the movie Grease. You know the end scene when John Travolta and, what's her name? Like, they just go up into the clouds. It was giving me that kind of vibes. I was dying because me and my sister were scared of heights, We're scared of heights, but we love pushing ourselves. We love challenging ourselves. So it was one of those things. On the roads, as we were going up, there were words written on the road like smile or freedom with a smiley face. And I'm thinking, what kind of psychopathic encouragement is this? We're gonna die and you're just there like smile. We were just not accepting any of that. We literally got to the top and we didn't know what to expect anyway. And I thought it was gonna be Mount Everest vibes, It wasn't actually that at all. Literally minutes after, we saw like families and kids and we thought, you know what? This is so embarrassing. Just get yourself together, mate. Anyway, the instructor did his thing and then he led the whole thing and then we all followed him basically. So it's quite a long hike. You're it's not a steep mountain, but it's like a long incline. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a 3-4 hour hike. So you go on a stony path for a while, and then you have to tie yourself to other people using like a rope and walk in a long line. This is when you reach like the snowy side of things, and then you reach a stony path again, and then you take off all the ropes, and then you can go up the stony path till you reach the top, basically. So there's like stages to it, you know. So all in all, it wasn't bad. And reaching the top, it felt really good. But I was so like tired, drained. I just wanted to fucking get back down and go to bed, really. But it was so nice though. Hiking is really good to do because it's such a good exercise. Obviously, it's good for the body, and obviously it's good for the mind and soul. You can think about things, reflect. It's just a nice time to just spend with family, yourself. Anyone can literally do this, and honestly, I just recommend you start hiking. Honestly, just get out there and hike. Get yourself some base and get yourself out there. After like Gladhøpiggen and all of that, we went to other mountains as well, like Gladhøpiggen, other hiking destinations like Mountaineering, and all those kinds of places. And we really, some were quite dangerous because once you reach the edge, you can actually fall off and die. So we were really living life on the edge, literally. You know what I'm saying? It was good adrenaline. It was nice. So I really recommend you do hiking in the summer. That's something you want to be looking into. Okay. So after Gladhøpiggen, we went to dinner, and it was like a 4-minute drive to the restaurant. And I'm thinking, I'm sure there's closer places. Like, what are you guys on? And I'm thinking, you know what? Norwegians don't actually mind driving long distances because obviously everywhere's spread out and the land is so like long. Do you know what I mean? But it's so different to what I'm used to in England, because in England, 3-4 hours or like 5-6 hours, you're in Scotland or you're at the bottom of the country, like Southampton, Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're really going places if you're taking that many hours driving. But in Norway, it's just to go to a freaking restaurant. Like, it's just to go down the road. Like, driving to them ain't nothing. Dinner was nice. It was like in this nice, cool little restaurant. It was giving me like Montana/Aspen vibes, you know, with the wooden interior, and there's like mountains at the back. It was giving me like Switzerland vibes as well. Loved it. Food in Norway is great. I'm literally gonna do another video on that. But food anywhere, I recommend any restaurant. And that's brave for me to say, but I recommend any restaurant because food tastes great. So it doesn't matter where you go at this point, it's gonna taste great, guaranteed. All right, take yourself out, go for a dinner, grab a cold one. So after our dinner, we drove again another 4 freaking hours. I shit you not, mate. And it was to a glamping destination. This was a well thought out plan. It was by the lake, so we dived in the water. And that's another thing Norwegians love. They love water. They love swimming, diving, any water sports. They're out there. 99% of Norwegians can swim. That 1% is probably foreigners. It's like knowing how to eat with knife and fork. You have to know how to swim. Back to the glamping. We dived in the water, obviously, to get a nice rinse, and then went to bed. And then the next morning, I found out I was snoring so loud, I woke up everyone in the tent. Someone had to leave the tent. She woke up and she just said, you know what, I'm not sleeping anymore. She left the tent. I was like, oh my, I felt so bad. My husband, let me just let you know in advance that I'm sorry. And I might need to do surgery, I don't know. This is something you're gonna have to deal with. Embarrassing. Anyway, that's the end of this segment, end of this TED Talk. And stay tuned for part 2.